So I've seen some folks asking about how you can play along with something like Spotify while using your HX Stomp. So in today's video, I'm going to show you two different ways to connect your phone or your computer, whatever music, streaming music, listening device that you use to listen to music, how you can connect that to the HX Stomp and play along with your favorite tunes. No reason to beat around the bush, so let's get into it. So the first method we're going to use is without a computer. So what you want to do is get jacks to go through the return/aux-in ports. And you can either use something like this, which has two mono 1/4-inch jacks that go into a 3.5 millimeter jack. Or if you want to go just mono, you can just get a 1/4 with a TRS or something like that into a 3.5 millimeter jack. You'll then want to plug that into either the left mono side if you're running mono, or both the left and the right if you're using something like this. Plug that in there and then connect your device. In my case, it's an iPhone, so I need one of these 3.5 dongles to USB-C. Plug it in right there. Plug that into the return/aux-in, and you're good to go. If you start playing it, you might notice, hey, nothing's coming in or out. And that's because we need to add the return in left and right functionality. And you can do that either within the Stomp XL pedal itself or using HX Edit. Once all of that is plugged in and set up, you can go ahead and hit play and listen and jam along to your favorite tracks using your phone or whatever device to control the volume. Important to note that if you're going this route, you want to put the return as the last thing in your signal chain, because if you don't do that, then whenever effects come after that return, you're going to get some effects onto your track that you're jamming along with as well. Also note, HX Stomp is only limited to 8 slots. So if you are going to be using all 8 slots, or if you're planning on using the return FX loop for something else, like outboard pedals, then you're going to want to use this method. So the second method involves connecting your HX Stomp to your computer, so make sure that it's already hooked up and ready to go. So the simplest way to do this, if you're on a Mac, go ahead and press the speaker sound and go ahead and click HX Stomp. Once you do that, all sounds will be coming through the HX Stomp. So if you go to YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you listen to your music on your computer, and you start playing, it will play through the HX Stomp. Now what I've found is sometimes that is too loud. Sure, you can use the adjustment levels on Spotify or like YouTube or something like that, but with YouTube you have to do that for literally every video. So if you're playing through multiple songs, it might blow your ears out on the next song. So that's where something like SoundSource comes into play. I'm not sponsored by them at all. I just use it. SoundSource is a way that you can adjust different volume outputs within your computer. Cool thing is it's completely free and it allows you to have more control over the output of your system. So you can go over to Google Chrome, say you're playing like YouTube or something like that, and you can control it down the max volume to say 60% and choose it to come out through the HX Stomp. And now the loudest it will ever be is 60%, or you can change it to whatever fits your needs. And if you're on a PC, you don't need this program. It only works for Mac anyways. The PCs should be able to adjust this natively within your computer. I don't know why Mac doesn't, but hey, it's a workaround for that as well. If you're curious about picking up one of these cables, there'll be a link in the description box down below. Really appreciate it. Helps support the channel if you do decide to go that route. If not, the free route is just hooking up your HX Stomp to your computer. So anyways, I hope this video was helpful. Check out one of these two videos on the screen, more HX Stomp tips and tutorials, and I'll see you in a future video. And until then, let the music play.